Oh boy, it's your boy, Captain Energy. Whoa, poophead. That guy. Never mind. I'm always talking about guys you guys can't see. I'm just trying to paint you guys a picture. You know, I'm trying to paint a picture. I'm trying to bring some what's that called? Brevity, levity to the situation. Is that what people call that? Brevity, levity. I'm trying to liven up. Isn't that what they say when something fucked up's happening? Like, I'm just trying to fucking bring some levity to the situation. I'm just trying to do something about all the depression that's going on in the world. You don't see me posting fucking Gaza, Gaza stories on my Instagram. I have been having a good time watch hot chicks pick a side there, It's tough. That's always my favorite thing about anything that's going on in politics or, some kind of atrocity that's happening in the world. You gotta watch. I enjoy watching hot women pick a side on the fence. I follow a few Jewish ladies that I know, and it's like they're, I do like watching them make a post, be like, people are threatening my family. I'm like, I don't think people are really threatening them. Like, what are they? I don't know. I don't know. I'm not making a point here, but it is fun. I'm trying to remember, what was the last thing hot chicks were posting about? Was it the Black Lives Matter? Was it the square? Remember when people were posting the square? I was like, square's not going to age well. And not because Black lives don't matter. It's just because, you can't fucking pick a side publicly. I also think that's just not your job to do. If you're a hot chick, your job's to bring ass to the situation. Your job's to bring tits. You're supposed to bring boners. Boners distract. That's what we're talking. That's what the CIA needs to get into. Nobody would ever hear about a presidential. No, there'd be no problems ever. Just get some fucking sluts on CNN yapping. Whatever happened to that lady? Who was the hot chick? Not Meghan Markle. That's another one. I didn't know the fucking lady that was married to Prince Harry was a goddamn... She was in like Suits or something. Some retarded show my girlfriend showed me. And I was like, this is unbelievable. But that's what they need to do. They need to get more hot ladies on I was about to say ESPN. That is my ESPN. Watching white women have meltdowns on social media over whatever geopolitical issues happening, whatever atrocity. That kid's too old to be in a stroller. They're always just freaking out. Everybody's freaking out. I don't have the time, dude. I got side jobs to look at tonight. I don't have the time. Did I cut my hair? Yeah. Did I get kind of a lesbian mullet? I did. I'm taking risks. I put an X in there. I'm not gonna pick any sides on anything. Should we be killing kids? No. Should you be beheading people at a goddamn... What happened? They had people parachute into a music festival and do some bad stuff, which I'm like, isn't cool. Obviously, not a cool thing to do. But I can't imagine rolling on Molly and you see like parachutes and you're like, what the fuck is Diplo's closer? This is crazy. Weren't they at like a music festival? And then these guys parachute out of the air and then they kill your family, which is a bummer. But if I'm fucking whacked on Molly, I'm like, all right, just take me out. That's probably the best thing that could happen to you. Remember when that happened? Who was the guy? Stephen Paddock, allegedly. Look into it. I don't know. I don't really know anything about that except for what I don't know. I know his brother's like, my brother wouldn't do this. This wouldn't happen. My favorite thing about that, when that happened, was Dan Bilzerian trying to grab the cop's gun and be like, I'm on your side, brother. I don't like that guy. And it's not because he's a billionaire who gets tons of pussy. That doesn't bother me. I don't have the money, but I've lived the pussy getting lifestyle. Yeah, Dan, let me see you do it without $1 billion, all right? Let me see you get pussy like I had to, boots on the ground. Let me see you stand at a bar in the corner until ladies come over and talk to you. Sometimes you have to wait 2 or 3 beers before they do. Fucking hear about your struggle, dude. Wasn't his dad like a fucking investment banker or something? That's what I got. Everybody's like, what would you do with a time machine? I'm like, I would go back to I don't know. My parents had me in 88. So I'd like to go back 18 years before that, maybe 1970, and make my fucking biological... But that would still fuck me if my biological dad was successful, because I ain't seen any of that scratch. He's got a government job now from what I hear, and I'm like, maybe I'll get something in the will. I have to get something in the will. He's got no other kids that are alive. If his bitch wife takes my inheritance, if I don't get a friggin', if my name's not on a deed to a house in the Poconos or something in 10 years when he passes, I'm going to be pissed. What am I doing right now? My buddy put rectal use only on my safety glasses, which I can't have. Well, I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. There's a lot of electric scootering happening in the city today, and it displeases me. My phone could also cut out at any second because I don't know how much memory I have. I keep having to delete old like videos and shit. Because, I mean, this lady has absolute absurd cans. Shout out to her. They look British. You ever see a lady that's so pale, you're like, those are British tits. I don't know if that checks out scientifically. But I bet I could look at a pair of tits and guess country of origin. You know what I mean? Those are Slovakian. What's going on over there? They really gave up on the fucking whole Ukraine thing. That died off, huh? I haven't heard any yapping about that shit. That's why I don't care about anything. If you take the time to care about something, they're just going to flip the issue in a couple months. And I'm like, how do you guys not get tired about complaining about everything? You know? Let me know when we're going to start guillotining some fucking politicians. And I'm your guy. You know, all these guys yapping on Twitter, they're not going to do nothing. Push comes to shove. You know? When the rubber meets the road, you're going to need blue-collar guys to do the dirty work, all right? You guys can't fucking jerk off in a porta potty. You think you're going to be able to handle some fucking violent confrontation when the world crumbles? I don't think so. I don't think I'm making great points here. I never do. But that's the beauty of me. That's the beauty of my art. That's what I do. I don't make any sense ever. I don't even make a point most of the time. I do hope that when my wife hits a certain age that I'd have to get a wife. If I make my woman an office woman, an honest woman, Ryan, Christ. Lesbians are out, too. There's so many regular white ladies with fucking neck tats nowadays. Oh, this scooter guy's gonna have to try to get around me. Can he do it? Can he do it? Please hit your elbow on my mirror, dude. I'm like, how are you a grown man? It's like, I get it if you want the scooter. I get it. And I'm not talking moped. I'm talking stand-up scoots. Ooh, fat lady coming on a bike. She's not going to make this gap. No chance. You fucking hit the brakes. She's hitting the brakes right now. You can see the fucking smoke raising off the goddamn brake pads. The fat chicks have to change the brakes on their bikes more often. I bet they do. It's rare that you see a fat on the bike, though. Yeah, it's got to kill those rubber brake pads. I remember one time I used to fucking mountain bike a little bit. And my one buddy came with me and he brought my backup. I had a shitty bike with like the calipers. Shout out to me for that knowledge. And we went on this trail and some guy had his dog off the leash. And I was like, I had good enough disc brakes to stop and go around him. My buddy's fucking humming on this bike. Hits the brakes, we got brake dust flying, and he fucking runs over this guy's dog. Right over the dog's torso. The guy's freaking out. You're like, dude, what can I tell you? We saw him at the bottom of the mountain. He didn't say a goddamn word. What are you going to do? You're going to bring up your dog getting ran over and then get in a fight? Can you imagine getting a fight in a park? Get your ass beat and you have a dog? Ugh, tough. The dog would never look at you the same. Like, how about you put another scoop in that fucking kibble, guy? Alright? Give me a little more fucking... All I know is my way I take home every day now is getting worse and worse. Is school done? I guess it's not June. When do kids get out of school nowadays? I don't know. I do like driving through this part of Philly. I'm in like, what is this? I guess I'm technically in Society Hill right now, but they have the walking tours where they're like telling people all the historical stuff, and I just like driving by and telling them that's not real, that didn't happen, never happened. It's a good time. Who's fact checking the fact checkers, or who checks the fact checkers? However you say that. I have so much cardboard to cut up for trash night tonight. I don't want to complain, but this is what I do, you know? I have so much the amount of cardboard produced by child rearing things you need. We got walkie chairs, we got sitting chairs, we got height chairs, we got a chair that like clamps to the table, we got one that stands alone, we got this, we got that, and a baby Bjorn. It's just like, if Greta Thunberg seen the carbon footprint of my house, she'd be furious. And I would tell her to shut your big titted mouth. Didn't they just show a picture of her being like, yeah, she's got huge cans now? I'm like, can everybody take it easy? I respect women now that I'm a girl dad. Everyone has to, yeah, everyone should keep up with what's going on in my personal life and what bothers me. That's how everybody else acts, right? Hit a little rumble strip. Also, if I get one more goddamn work email, I'm gonna spec. Go ahead, fucking pussy. You're already halfway through the fucking intersection. Looks like a Dagestani guy in a fucking Prius. He's driving it like it's goddamn Daytona 500. A lot of Dagestanis in Philly now. They are taking over, brother. And if Civil War is fought on the wrestling mat, we are fucked. I'll tell you that. I'm sick of Teslas, too. If I gotta put one more goddamn Tesla charger in, I'm gonna lose it. I can't wait for the power grid to shut down. We don't have all the power to fucking deal with Teslas. Elon Musk wins again. Have you guys looked into the fucking, I hear a lot of people saying, what's this thing called? The Cybertruck? Is that actually its name or did I make that up? My girlfriend was dying laughing last night because Fatso Magoo came on TV last night. That guy, I was calling him Jelly Bean and she thought it was the funniest thing ever. I forgot what his name was. Jelly Roll? I would rather call me Jelly Bean, dude. I'm the Bean. Bean man. I'm also sick of everybody being like, he's the nicest guy. I'm sick of being a nice person as being a qualifier for me having to hang out with you. There are a lot of thick bitches. Not like good thick, like chubby girls have brought the fucking belly shirts back. Don't care. And I'm in pretty good shape, and I don't think I'd walk around shirtless in the city. You nuts? Dude, I just got hit up by this lady. They would have paid me $125 for 5 hours to work in a dunk tank. They want me to sit in a dunk tank and just talk shit while people throw fucking balls at me. And it's for like a dog, it's like a dog like fundraising thing. I'm like, you think a bunch of guys that own dogs that are bringing them to fundraising events are gonna have a fucking good enough arm to put me in the water, dude? I'm ready to be boned. I might wear a suit. These fucking guys ain't gonna put me in the water. There's no way. It is gonna be upsetting when I make, what's that gonna be? 5 hours, 125, I don't know, whatever it is. I don't want to do that. Damn, fat lady caught me on the bike. She got Hokas on. Hokas are everywhere, dude. I don't know anyone personally who has the Hokas. I saw McCusker at that Philly Comedy Fest this year. And Jesus Christ, that was last year. What the time? Wow, where does the time go? Where does the time go? What are you doing with this fucking crane? Damn, you rarely see a black guy with the beads in the corner. Reminds me of a time going by. I hear Biden's here today. He's fucking my traffic up. What's he here for? Vote for me. Everybody with the protesting and the goddamn mother lady with the belly out. This looks like a theater kid couple having a fight. What's happening? This guy's advancing. Oh. That was fucking nuts. I need to have two cameras, one filming the road and what I'm looking at, and then one filming me. But who's gonna edit that? Not me. I am in search. I might have to post on like a fucking Facebook group and be like, dude, are you interested in being an intern for the most retarded guy around? I'm gonna get somebody to start filming me at work and just podcasting like that, because this shit, I feel mentally ill just yelling at myself in the car. I do this a lot anyway. I do talk to myself, but if I'm filming it, it's like I get self-conscious about, I say some stuff that's not good. The boys at work today, I'm with a new group of carpenters, and they found out somebody fucking leaked the news I do stand-up. So now everybody's trying. They don't want me up there, dude. I'm a little too risque. I'm like, you're not. You are. I guarantee you are not. It'll be fine. But I do like to lie. I lied and told them I have a stage name. So hearing retarded carpenters trying to guess what I go by on stage is hilarious. It's like all black guy stage names. I saw some guys. What the fuck name did I see the other day? Sleeping McDeepy. He had some kind of crazy goddamn stage name. I'm like, dude, the thought of having a stage name never even dawned on me. I was like, just give him my regular name, dude. I go down with the ship. Have some goddamn pride. I just drove by. What's that place called? Morgan's Pier. You guys have bars like that? I'm assuming, does everybody that listens to this live in Philly? Sound off in the comments. Let me know where you're at, dude. Where are you at? Are you in Boise? I hope I have somebody that listens to this that's just out in the ether, that lives in like fucking Montana. You know? Just some guy who fucking wrangles horses or something. And he just happened to cross me. And he's like, I like the cut of this guy's gym. I assume that everybody listens to me knows me from something else. You know, like getting called a racist on Twitter. Who knows what they know me from, you know? Can't keep track of stuff like that. I gotta piss so bad. They got me on this new medicine for my fucking ankle to keep my ankle pain down. I don't know what the fuck. But it's making me, they were like, it's gonna make you piss. I'm like, how the fuck, how is the human body, how's it work like that? You're giving me a fucking anti-inflammatory and it's making me piss more? I'm one of the only guys that does a comedy podcast that'll piss while recording. Alright? They're gonna call us the Piss Jug Chronicles. Do you guys do that? I go soccer style when I'm pissing while I'm driving. Because you know Daddy's got the jorts on right now, boy. Yeah, I've been pissing so much, dude, I can't help it. It would really be upsetting and like, say I die in a horrific car accident and my daughter's like, what was my dad like? You know? And you have to look this up and she finds it and then it's just me saying like fucking getting in road rage incidents and then pissing in a water bottle and she's like, you know, and then she shuts it off and goes to work at the fucking strip club. And I lost the cap. Now I gotta fucking hold it while I drive. God damn it. Brutal. Yeah, you know, and then she has to watch this podcast and then fucking turn it off to go fucking clock in at the strip club. Essentia, pissed by Foster. A lot of guys would have shame doing this stuff, and I don't know if it's because I'm mentally ill or I just march to the beat of my own drum. But I guess that's what mentally ill people do say. Stephen Paddock probably did that when he shot up that goddamn concert. He's like, I march to the beat of my own drum. And I don't like the rhythm at this country concert. Who was playing at that country concert? Sorry, you probably just got a little blowback from my air conditioner. You know? Who was the headliner? Because it must have been a second when the gunshots were going off. Like, that's tough because it's a country concert. They don't do like gunshot like beat like Migos. Like if you're at a Migos concert, like, that's part of the beat until you see fat chicks start dropping like flies. You're like, we gotta go. We gotta run. Ooh. Just saw a nice little fight on the sidewalk. I did Digital Bazooka this weekend with Shayna. I almost said Shayna. And I think I'm ready for sobriety. Not because of that podcast, but Jesus Christ. I mean, am I ever going to hit an age? Like, when I was like 26, I'd be like, that's peak, dude. Lay down bicycle. I was like, when I'm 26, I'm going to be able to handle a 3-day weekend, dude. It's going to be easy as pie. Simple. And now I'm going to be 36. And I still can't handle it. They beat me down, dude. You hit the Friday night, too. I didn't even do nothing Friday night. What'd I do? I had a show in Fishtown, and you know, you walk in, you see the outfits some people are wearing, you're like, this is gonna be a battle. I had some lady saying that she didn't like, I was talking about true crime, and she was like, I don't like true crime because I think it can inspire. She was basically saying people use it as like inspiration. I'm like, what? I mean, I guess some stuff, but like, you can use anything as inspiration. You know what I mean? So dumb. That's the mind of a woman. I remember my buddies. I had a friend whose girlfriend didn't like him hanging out with me. She was like, well, you've cheated on girls, so that's going to make him cheat. I'm like, he doesn't have the same capabilities as me. What do you get? That's why that's why girls all copy each other's outfits. You see a group of fucking 24-year-old girls, they're all wearing the blue jeans and the fucking white Air Forces. It's like, yeah, you guys got no chutzpah. Whatever word I'm looking for. You know what I mean? Can't think for yourself. I've never once asked my friend where he got clothes. You know? I'm just assuming that they all get them, you know? You find a place online that sells the t-shirts you like, and I'm like, oh, I have fucking 60 of these things. Give me 30 white, 30 black. The grays, can't wear them. I sweat through them. Whoa, Chihuahua. Ay caramba. I need to learn Spanish. Is ay caramba Spanish? high. Yeah, it has to be. Dude, I was listening to fucking Craig Jones on Joe Rogan today. I love that fucking guy. That's what I should have done with my early years. I should have committed to jiu-jitsu instead of kickboxing and then just became a roided out fucking jiu-jitsu champion. I think I could have done it. I got the legs. I got the build. I do like that they're all honest about how much steroids they're taking. That lady, I mean, what's going on? What is going on? Nobody knows what's going on. I'm about to box. I gotta fucking, maybe I should take a pill. Get the ankle lubed up so I can smash some mitts, boy. You know? It's important. If you're a dad and you can't box, you need at least, you know, I think my jiu-jitsu is still good enough to strangle most people. But now there's so many guys fucking rolling now. I'm like, dude, I would get balled up. The last thing I can do is get balled up. If I get fucking armbarred at a Sesame place, I'm gonna kill myself. In front of my daughter, kid butts in front of me in line, I'm like, easy, bucko. I don't notice the fucking cauliflower here and I get armbarred. I get arm drug and slammed by a fucking 12-year-old. Can't have it. I'm gonna start doing massive amounts of steroids. I think that's my move. As soon as I hit like 40, I don't know, 42 seems right to me. Because you figure, I'm 6'5", I'm not the health, like I take care of myself, but I also really abuse myself. So you figure 6'5", like what's the life expectancy on this guy? Get it together! Every time I see a fucking heroin addict walking into my neighborhood, I'm like, not having it. The other day, I went around on my corner and picked up all the heroin needles and put them on my neighbor's stoop. Because he's like, they're not mine. I'm like, well, you're the only guy I know whose house I can touch when I leave my house who does this shit, so you're dealing with it. I take all my frustration out on one guy. One group of addicts. Gotta do it. But, dude, it's time for me to box. This has been a good time. I hope you guys are liking what I'm doing here. I hope you're liking that I have mental breakdowns for 20 minutes whenever I'm driving home. You know? Eventually, like, I don't know, I might just find some podcast producer that I don't have to pay because I'm poor and I have a baby. I'm not even poor. I'm just like, I'm so irresponsible with money. Like, I just need a guy who can edit stuff, you know? That's what I need. I need somebody who knows how to edit footage that I don't, you know what I mean? Like, our operation here at Foster Incorporated is just me filming this on my phone. You gotta give it to me that I can upload videos on YouTube, because I thought that was like next level genius stuff, and then I realized there's so many homeless, like, crackheads, fucking everybody can figure out how to put stuff on YouTube, and you go onto it and you're like, okay, so. But like, one thing I'm not gonna make a thumbnail for YouTube. Come on, man. Like, I'm not gonna put fucking you know, everybody's like a wacky face, and then you got like fucking splooge or whatever you named that episode. I'm like, I'm not doing that. This is a podcast for dudes who swing hammers, made by a guy who can swing hammers. You know? I actually just got a nice new S-swing hammer. I always look at those Martinez hammers, which are so nice, but I'm like, dude, I'm an electrician. If I buy one of those, I'll fucking hate myself. When I was doing a lot of fucking woodwork at my house, not a lot of woodwork, when I was fucking cobbling together baseboards in my house, I was like, I could get this. Oh, and the spot right up front. What is with heroin addicts and beach cruisers? I probably talked about this before, but I'm like, if you see a beach cruiser not at the beach, you know you got big trouble in Little China, boy. All right, boys. I'll see you next time. This has been real. Stay black.